I give the coaches most of the credit because they provided the atmosphere to guys wanting to come to practice, guys wanting to play hard, guys wanting to be committed to the ball club and committed to playing defense and committed to turning this whole organization around.
And I don't know whether Kenny wants revenge, but he certainly is a more talented player than he's shown since he left. Nice drive, Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce accounts for 27% of the Celtics offense. The from deep Wednesday night in the Blazers' 114-103 win over the Mavericks. Pierce tries to respond and does. Pierce shoots at 38%.
Get in that alley. They don't realize how big their feet are, and one step and you're out of bounds.
Pierce taking it away. Eric Walker working against Wallace.
Pierce back in.
He's being checked by Bonzi Wells. Pierce on the back down, got Bonzi in the air, and the Celtics have the lead at 24-22 on the Pierce bucket.
Strickland, bigger than Damon, will try to use his size whenever he can.
Pierce steps back and nails the three. Got Bonzi in the air, went forward, then said, I'm going to fade a little bit. Pierce is
talented player, but when he's inside, he seems like he does everything just a little bit too quickly. Gets him in tough drive. Pierce.
Little spin for Paul Pierce. And Boston has pulled even by scoring the first 4 of the third quarter. Bonzi on the drive, had it stripped. Celtics forcing turnovers and running. Pierce gives Boston the lead back. Boston scores the first 6 of the second half. Pierce gets a Matisse screen. In traffic, Anderson, that's a 2. Eddie Anderson. Patterson threw it right to Paul Pierce. But the Blazers back deflected and taken away. Pierce running the floor. Derek is back, but Pierce scores anyway. And Boston back to the lead. Have been Boston steals. They have done a good job of getting a hand where it doesn't belong as far as Blazers are concerned. 5 to shoot for Pierce, working against Derek Anderson. DA, good defense, but Pierce a better shot.
Pierce makes him real to go on his own. Pierce against Derek Anderson. In this matchup, Pierce has pretty much had his own way.
Pierce with a fake, a fadeaway, and the finish that he was hoping for. Boston by 4, Pierce with 22.
The front line of Walker and Pierce, and they like to pass between the two, trying to set it up now. Pierce wide open.
A 3 over Wallace for the lead, and Paul Pierce responds to Pippen's 3 with one of his own. Boston a 2-point lead, 95 seconds to play.
11 of those, and come up with the steal. Pierce again.
13 steals. Pierce makes it hurt, scoring, and will get to the free throw line.
And I talked about Pierce at the start of the ball game as being a big moment player, and you've seen those big moments come up and for Paul Pierce.
He's had 19 games of 30 plus. He isn't there yet.
To go in, the ball has to go forward. Eric Strickland, 2 free throws. The front line scored all of the points for them.
Good.
And he is number 2 in scoring those 30.
And he does not back off the line. Sometimes when a shooter misses, he'll back off and reapproach. With this, he doesn't comply.
Now, if you're Boston, you ought to foul for possession. Don't let Portland shoot a 3.
Damon a deep 3, partially deflected, and the ball game is all but over. Wallace won't count.